Hey there, Tim here, coach of men who want more, and today is for a message for my brothers. Brothers. You're not fucking broken. That's right, there's nothing wrong with you. You don't need to be fucking fixed. You've got patterns within your nervous system that need to be shifted if you want higher levels of success, fulfillment, purpose, and to create the life that you truly want and chase your dreams. Then there are some patterns. Patterns. Nothing's broken with you. Nothing needs to be fixed. And so often I get on calls with amazing people and they feel like they need to be fixed. It's got nothing to do with fixing. It's got everything to do with identifying disempowering patterns, breaking those patterns, disrupting those patterns, and reinforcing new empowering patterns. So I used to run the pattern of blame. Growing up all through my teenage years and into my early 20s, I blame myself. I blame myself for not being the person that I wanted to be, for not having the success, for not having the partner, the financial freedom, the career, the money, everything. And that pattern was disempowering me. That pattern was holding me back. That pattern was stopping me from stepping into all of who I was as a man and my greatness and chasing my dreams full force. So my question to you is, what patterns are you running? Is it blame? Is it worry? Is it anxiety? Is it stress? Is it frustration? Is it a lack of self-belief, self-doubt? Is it you're just afraid, scared? Now these are all emotions or patterns that definitely serve us on some level. So we want to feel through those emotions, but we don't want to stay there. I like to say you can go there, but don't stay there. Move through, break those patterns. And once I made the shift to there's nothing wrong with me, I don't need fixing. What I need is to understand my patterns. The patterns that my nervous system have got very cozy with bringing me into, my brain into, my mind into, and what's comfortable. Now, those comfortable patterns, usually from childhood, generally don't serve us while we grow into adulthood. So my question is, what patterns do you run? Now, if there was nothing wrong with you and you're not fucking broken, yet you want to shift some patterns, the first step is to identify what they are. In my case, it was blame. I started looking at that pattern and thinking, okay, maybe it's not me. Maybe I don't have to identify with blame, making it about me, but instead it could be a pattern. Maybe your pattern is depression. Maybe your pattern is worry, judgment, rejection. It's not you. It's a pattern that you run, and therefore you can change it. You can disrupt the pattern, you can break the pattern, and you can shift it to a more empowering pattern. So what I did with my blame pattern was, over time, I started questioning myself, I started identifying it, I started calling it out as a pattern, and I started breaking it and substituting it for a new empowering pattern called responsibility, called ownership, which is a lot different than blame. And then my life went to a whole new level. So where are your current patterns holding you back? Maybe you've got a major pattern that needs breaking. Like I said, there's nothing fucking wrong with you, or there's no need to be fixed. What you can do is take ownership over your life and start looking at this from a different angle and start realizing, okay, this pattern that has been holding me back, it's been holding me back in my relationships. It's been holding me back within my health and my energy and my desire to take action there. It's been holding me back in my career, in my business, in my purpose, in my job. It's been holding me back in my life, within how I feel about myself, within my finances. And then you can start taking steps to break the pattern. First step to progress, awareness. Once you know what's happening within you and within your nervous system, then you can actually take some empowering steps to change that. Then your life goes to a whole new level. Then you find higher levels of clarity. You find deeper purpose. And you start walking through this world as the man and the person that you're meant to be. Strong, courageous, kind, caring. All those traits that I know that you know you've got. Maybe they've been missing for a little while because some other patterns have been running the show. So my question is, what patterns are running you? And will you step up and take control? Will you step up and start breaking those patterns? Start questioning and challenging those patterns and no longer play the victim. No longer stay in those patterns that disempower you. Instead, step into a new empowering pattern. And to find the empowering pattern, just look for the opposite. Look for the opposite. Look to what you'd rather the pattern be. Would you rather the pattern be optimism, courage, being brave, being accepting, loving, driven, determined, whatever really rings to you? Because you've got the control, you've got the power to change the patterns within you, just like I did. Starts with the awareness piece. So my final thought here, I'll jump on. Hey George, hey Stu, Karsten, Annalise, Zoe. Thanks so much, Hasani, for jumping on live, guys. I deeply appreciate it. Talking in and around breaking patterns. There's nothing fucking wrong with you. So stop identifying with trying to be fixed, whatever your pattern is. Stop that shit. It doesn't serve you, doesn't serve your family, doesn't serve your loved ones, doesn't serve your work colleagues, doesn't serve your customers, clients. It doesn't serve people and the people that are in and around your life when you keep identifying with a disempowering pattern. You can go there, but don't stay there. That's your choice. So break the pattern, shift it. I shifted mine from blame to responsibility and ownership. My life went to a whole new level. I suggest you do the same thing. Hey Mike, thanks for jumping on, bud, and Andrew also. So my message here for you is identify what the pattern is. There's nothing fucking wrong with you. You don't need fixing. You're not broken. Identify what pattern you want to be shifting. Look for the opposite. Reinforce it every single day. That's all I have for you today. Hopefully this has been really valuable to you. If it has, please like and share this video. Much gratitude wherever you're watching from in the world. And if you're back and if you're on the replay, thank you so much again. Share this out and it's your time to step in your strength and be the best man you can be.